Good morning. Good morning. How y'all this great morning? All right. Got my coffee. I'm ready to roll now. It's a beautiful day. It's nice, sunshiny June day. About 11:35 in the morning. 9:35 in the morning. 80 degrees on the back porch in the shade. All right, all right, all right. Let's go take us a ride here, American Truck Simulator. Let's see what we're going to do today, folks. All right. Loading, loading, loading. All right, some dead air there this morning as I'm getting my coffee and getting ready to make this little run. Not knowing where we're going to start, where we're going to end. We're going to just grab a truck somewhere and ride like the wind. Well, like a breeze anyway. We may not ride like the wind, but we'll ride like a breeze. How about that? I sure hope everybody's having a good morning. I promise you, this run, the two things you will not hear is politicking and politicking. We don't politic on this channel. All right, all right, all right. Oh, let's see here. Let's go to jobs. We're going to take a quick job. Uh, we'll start out in El Paso. How's about that? All right. Let's go for an easy run. It's not going to be all that bad. Okay, looks like we got some household appliances going to Junction. That's 400 miles. El Paso, that's 400 miles. That's 128 miles. That's a little better. El Paso to Albuquerque, there's 257 miles. Now, I tell you something about Albuquerque. What a lot of people don't know, now, you folks in New Mexico know, but uh, a lot of people don't realize that Albuquerque actually sits in the belly, the mouth, whatever you want to call it. She sits in the caldera of a dormant volcano. I don't actually agree with that. I don't think any volcano is dormant. It may it may appear it ain't doing nothing. Trust me, it's doing something somewhere. Uh, like go over there to Arkansas, you got them hot springs. Why are those springs hot? Uh huh. There's volcanic activity going on somewhere. Yes, sir. But I can't try to change people's minds. All I can try to do is put the information out there. And what you do with the information is all on you. Alright, alright, alright. Now we got our little geometry, whatever you want to call it today. Now for the school lessons being done. I wish this game would hurry up. Hole in the rock. Mm-hmm. Quick, quick, you got just a minute. Where is the hole in the rock? Come on. I've been through there. Time is ticking. All right, folks. The hole in the rock is just out of Moab. All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. We crank it up. We turn the lights on. I don't really like the mirrors, so let's go here. Let's go mirrors. Left mirror in. Let's go right mirror. Let's go in. Alright. Now it looks like we're making us a little bit of a night run. Alright. It is no, it is 7. Yeah, it's a night run. We're 2:57 in the morning. We'll be there at 7 in the morning. So we will end this run in the daylight. Alright, here we go, folks. Wow, this truck is slow. Or my buttons are real unresponsive this morning. One of the two, or three, or 4. We are in an international this morning. I didn't look to see which one. But I do know we are in an international. We got 257 miles to go. We don't have enough fuel to make it. Well, we could make it, but I'm not going
Turn
with.
right.
Oh, turn right. I'm not going with Mike Goods. So we're going to take and spend some money. We're going to stop somewhere and we'll get some fuel.
Go straight.
Like I
Then
said,
turn right.
sometimes they don't give you enough fuel, but most of the time they do.
Turn right.
All right, here we go. We're pulling a Wally World trailer today. I believe it was used for furniture.
Go straight.
tableware. It wasn't used furniture, it was tableware. So, yeah, household goods.
Keep left. And then turn left.
Alright, keep left and then we'll turn left.
Turn left.
Alright, here we go. That didn't take long sitting there. I'm about to still drink a coffee. Now you make a left
Go
turn
straight.
into a left turn lane. You don't make a left turn into the right lane. No, sir. Left turn to the left lane. And you'll see it every day. People make that exact turn I just done. And they'll go straight to the shoulder lane or the right lane. Not realizing they are doing incorrect. If somebody was making a right turn back there where I made this turn, and I went and turned into their lane, I would get the ticket because I didn't make a left turn to the left lane. Well, I wanted to go to that Starbucks there or whatever. It don't matter. If you wanted to go to that Starbucks right there, you should have went and got a block over so you would have been in the proper lane. But people are people. And nobody's right but you anyway, so. Yep, that's how I think it works. People believe they are correct, everybody else is wrong, and rules do not apply to them. Well, I got news for you, Karen. Yes, sir, Bob. Okay, now we're going to come up here. Get through the light. You don't change lanes in the middle of the intersection. Did you know that was illegal? Most of you probably didn't.
Keep right.
Alright, we're going to keep right because
And
we're
then
going to
turn
make a
right.
right. Alright, we got 255 miles to go.
Turn right.
We're going to turn right. Oops. I hit the brake instead of the fuel. Gotta hit that throttle, Bubba.
Keep
Right.
left. And then exit left.
We'll exit left.
Exit left.
Exit left. Get up here on the interstate, highway, freeway. Yeah, okay, we're getting up here on the big road. How's that? We got 249 miles left to go. It's 3:24 in the morning. We'll be there at 7:32-ish. Yes, sir, Bob. Looks like we're running at 10 speed. We're at 60 miles an hour. We'll creep on up here to our
Keep left.
And I've got my controls set with a 65 mile an hour max speed because I do tend to not pay attention sometimes, and I'll be doing 70, 75 mile an hour, and the speed limit would change, but I'm not one to sit there and stare at the gauges. Most of the time I'm looking out that window. Now, even in real life, I'm out there looking out that window, seeing what I'm coming up on, seeing the scenery that I can, and not always watching my gauges. Speed limit will drop. Next thing you know, I'm speeding. So I just put the speed limiter on there at 65 miles an
Keep
hour,
left.
and we go like that. And 65 mile an hour will get you anywhere you need to go. Well, yeah, you can argue all day long. You want to go faster? Go around. I left on time. That's the way I look at it. As long as I'm not impeding traffic, we're good. When I glanced up there, I thought that car was going slower, so I got over here. Well, I'll catch up to him. It looks like, yeah, I'll pass him probably. All right, we're coming across the I-10 right now, coming out of El Paso. Then we'll get up over here into New Mexico, and then we'll be doing all right. Now, both my brother and I drove truck in real life. Most of the time, you would find me in Arizona over to around Louisiana most of the time. Now, I ran all the way over to Georgia, Florida area, but most of the time I was in Arizona or New Mexico and a lot of Texas. But my brother, the company he worked for, they had
Keep
him
left.
up there. They had him up there, New Jersey, New York State, New Hampshire, up in that area more. I'm glad that I never did. As a normal, my normal run was basically down south, and I never had a whole lot of
Keep right. Then
treacherous
turn right.
driving, such as snow,
Turn right.
ice. I didn't deal with that on a normal. Now, don't get me wrong. Where we are going is Albuquerque, New Mexico. They get snow every year. and sometimes I-40 going through that stretch is closed. But it's not snow like you get in the Northeast. In the Northeast, they get feet on top of feet on top of feet. Down here in the South and the Southwest, that's just not the case. I remember one time I took a load and I was going up there, West Virginia, right close to the Pennsylvania area. I think Pennsylvania was like about 58, maybe 60 miles. Anyway, I started at the bottom of this hill or mountain, whatever you may want to call it. I started at the bottom. It was 70 degrees about 6 o'clock in the night. By the time I got where I was going, I parked on ice at roughly 11 o'clock at night. I climbed up that mountain, and it was a twisty, windy climb, and it was a slow climb because I had them big light up signs on my trailer, and when you're pulling those, there's no getting in no hurry. It's not like these box trucks where you just slam the door and go. You gotta make sure your straps are tight because you don't want that thing to lean any more than it has to. You don't want to give it any leeway. Anyway, it was so tight that often in a turn, my trailer would go over the center line. It was just that tight a turn, that narrow of a road. You had a mountain on the one side, and you had a long drop on the other. And the guardrails were a joke. Had you hit those guardrails in a big truck, all it's going to do is slow you down a little bit, but you're still going over. And then you'll pick up speed going down the hill, crashing into every rock and trees along the way. And then on the way back down the next day, I had to ride with my tractor over the dang yellow line most of the time because the trailer kept in the curves would tap the dang mountain. Yeah, it was that close. So it was very interesting compared to what driving I was used to doing. Now, could I have made it down without doing all that? Yeah, most likely. But I tried to stay in my lane as much as possible. And by the time I got to the bottom of the mountain, the hill, whatever, my trailer showed that I touched that wall a couple of times. But nevertheless, you don't have that in the South. In the South, crazy cat. In the South, 9 out of 10 times, your roads are built wider to accommodate uh, without jeopardizing. Now, in the mountains like that or hills, I understand you just flat don't have the room, but that's the way that goes. Now it's showing we're 5:43 in the morning. We got 95 miles to go, and I ain't got to worry about fuel. I'm doing pretty good on fuel. I won't have to stop. I was thinking I might have to stop somewhere, but I think it's going to be okay. All right. So I thought we'd do a quick little run this morning. We did a run on World of Warships yesterday, so we do a run driving trucks today. How about that? I hope you enjoy both games I play. I'm not going to say it's the only games, but I'm not going to have a whole lot of games that the more irons you got in the pot, the more chances of your fire going out. So for now, we're just going to go with the two games. And I lean more to the warship game because, well, I've just played that game a lot longer and really enjoy it. Okay, truck's coming on. We need to get over. Get out of my way, car. Oh, thank you. Wow. Yes, I used my size and forced that car out of my way. I'm such a bad person. I'll do it again. Yes, I will. I've done that in real life. You get somebody riding right there on your tail in the other lane, and they'll just sit there, ride right there on your tail, and they're so close they can just reach out and touch you, and they'll just sit there and ride. It makes me nervous when people do that. So what I do is I play my steering wheel just a touch, and I let that trailer walk. Boy, I tell you what, when that trailer starts walking a little bit, people start paying attention. Get over here, truck. And they pay attention real quick. You can tell when a driver is making that trailer do what it does. If you're another driver. Because drivers know. How do we know? We do it every day. All day. Now, a little 257-mile run that we did today is a hop, skip, and a jump for any driver. Most people say, oh man, I drove 35 miles to work. Man, I'm just wore out. 35 miles to work every day. Yeah. And you know, 35 miles ain't but about 15 minutes. And a truck driver will drive 700 miles in a day. Now there are you super truckers who will do 725, 730. But on average, most drivers drive between 600 and 700 miles in a day, every day. And then, now you figured that up. That's 600 miles, 12 hours, 12 and a half, something like that. 11 and a half to 12 hours. You just went 600 miles. Now you gotta go in, get you a bite to eat, possibly a shower. Then you gotta come back, crawl in bed, get settled in your bunk, set your clock for
Keep right, and then exit right.
the next day, whatever time that would be,
Exit right.
and get up and do
Get
it
ready
again.
to turn right.
So by the time everything's said and done,
Turn right.
a truck driver will be up doing something with the truck, whether it's checking the oil,
Keep left,
kicking
and
the
then turn
tires,
left.
whatever it may be. And he'll do
Turn
that
left.
for 3 or 4 hours sometimes.
Get ready to turn right.
Then turn around and go drive 600 miles. So right there is a 14-hour day. And guess what happens when the weekend comes? That's right. While you sitting there barbecuing, he's out there working. So he's just trying to get home
Get
to see
ready to
his
turn
family.
right. Turn right.
I'm up here, okay. He can try to get home and see his family after being on the
Good
road for
driving.
a month and a half, 2 months. And he don't get to come home and spend a week. He's lucky if he gets 3 days. Usually it's just 2 days. And he done been on the road for a month and a half, 2 months. All right, we're gonna get in this first hole here. So I'm gonna do, come up here like this. I don't know what the computer says. I have to get with my brother. But you can't see that right side mirror. You guys can't. I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a top view backing into this hole. This way you can see more. Now we'll get about close to that trailer. We want to get a couple feet. Now, ideally, the closer the better, but I've got plenty of room, so there's no need to get real tight on that trailer. Get it about straight, cut it hard left, straighten it up just a touch. Now we'll come on back. I'll get my trailer almost in there, and I'll start my cut. As soon as the corner of that trailer hits that white line, I want to whip it back. And I whipped it too hard. See what I did? That's going to cause me another pull up. I know I'm no good at backing up. It took me two pull-ups. Oh well. I don't care if it takes you 100 pull-ups. If you don't hit nothing and you get it in the dock, well, you did okay. And we'll stop there. We'll shut the engine down. We'll come back up to cab view and we'll disconnect the trailer. Alrighty, folks. We still got an eighth of a tank of fuel. So it was barely enough fuel, but it was enough fuel. 257 miles, 4 hours and 35 minutes, 42.9 gallons of fuel used. We did get all of our bonuses, and we made $11,709 on that run. Y'all have a great day as we back out of here now. And remember, just a smile can change somebody's life. Be careful, be kind. We'll catch you next time.